are live. We got a few cranky people in the chat. They're in a hurry to get going.
Cranky. It's Monday.
Yeah,
Don't be
Monday.
cranky.
I don't know.
Cranky just because it's Monday.
It's Monday.
Monday. Yeah, baby.
And we're still
Yeah, baby.
on the track. We didn't fall off yet.
Hey, Brian Ferguson. Yeah, let's say hi to everybody, I guess, eh? Well, I
Yeah.
got Brian there and Sadie's
Go to
thirsty
the
back
top of
there.
the pile. I'm pretty sure Brian Ferguson got the cookie.
He got the cookie.
Dave Hughes got the crumbs. I got the Timbits. And I thought Dave Hughes, he's going to buy us all a caboose. He was poking around the bear today at OBR's
oh, yeah.
caboose release soon. I think it's due in mid-spring, summer, I think.
Summer, baby.
Transfer van. And he's dropped in for a visit. I don't think he stayed.
Okay.
Mr. Ronald, how you doing, sir? And GRE 2057, welcome. And we have our good buddy Todd Armstrong.
Todd?
And
Todd Armstrong.
Who else?
Sadie?
GRE 2057, welcome.
He's in there twice. JRE.
Yeah. And Mr. Dwight Curley of the Curley Express.
Tuna Can.
Model Train Reviews.
Stu, how you doing?
And we'll decide that later. See how it goes as far as having guests.
Anthony Dodge.
Hot Dog Pile Andy.
Tuna Dog.
And who else? Deep Run Mike is in the chat. Welcome, Deep Run Mike.
Deep Run Mike. And Awesome Possum Brad. How's it going?
Yes, sir.
Roger Coleman. How's it going, buddy? I almost didn't make it to your live tonight.
Yeah, well, the almost didn't make it either, so don't just join the club. My heart rate dropped really low this morning, and I wasn't doing much.
The fridge blew up.
So
we have blue smoke tonight.
Blue smoke?
Blue smoke. Well, yeah. Blue smoke. Wires are smoking. And Paul, how you doing?
And getting down to the bottom of the chat now. Mr. Rayner is here. Now, Mr. Rayner went to the train show on Sunday, but we must have missed each other because I was there in the morning, but I didn't. I left around 11:30. It was getting kind of crowded for me, and I couldn't maneuver around the table because there's too many people.
Oh, yeah. So and who else did you have? Oh, Rayner's in the chat.
Yeah, that's what I was saying that. And there's Mr. Mark, M&M Rails.
New Haven Rails. How's it going, buddy? And M&M Rails. And Ray from
Mark is in the school mood tonight, so he'll watch from the background.
There's Wigwag
and
Workshop. What's going on, Wigwag? And Wesley. Holy mackerel, Sadie. You need to go outside. And Robin Gagnon.
Yeah, we're in yellow tonight.
I think I almost caught up here. Floyd Robbins. How's it going? Hunter Stewart.
Yeah,
I think I got it.
You got Wesley, right?
I said hi to Wesley, yep.
Okay.
Say go like that.
And Robin Gagnon.
I have a hat.
You got the hat. We're at New Haven Rails. Welcome.
Look at it. Looks like new now.
Yeah, brand spanking new. Did you wax it?
No, but you know you could get fabric paint. There's a such thing as fabric paint.
Okay.
And well, because Sterling Hat Society, they haven't produced any hats lately, so and I've even had them 3 times.
I haven't been following that too much on it. Usually we had left that up to to make it like that Tim.
Yeah, so I haven't heard nothing. And like I said, I reached out to Sterling Hat Society a few times. And it was just sun faded, right? Because, you know, I wash it quite a bit.
Yeah, I think so, Rayner. There's Mr. Scott Rails. Mr. Scott Rails went to the train show with his big bag. He probably filled it.
And then, yeah. So just like this. New hat is on its way. That's what Ray says. You got your new bucket hat.
Oh, okay. I'll have 15
Ray.
hats then.
you can go to Around the Layout. Oh, is that a big sign? You can go to Around the Layout and
Yep.
join the membership. You can be
And
part of the group
we're
or
wearing the green today.
engineer. Yeah, we didn't even talk to each other, so
We're wearing the green.
we got the greens. Come on, want to
Got
come
the
up and say
greens.
hi? Here, say
These
hi.
are special releases from Around the Bay.
Around the Layout.
Around the Layout.
I
Not
say.
around the bay. I live around the bay. We're around the
Yeah,
layout.
you're in the bay.
We did have trains around the bay at one time.
Okay, go ahead.
They took the tracks out.
Full time's over.
Yeah. So we're playing by ear. Mikey's working on his layout.
Working on layout.
I finished the build.
I've been down here since Wednesday.
So we're gonna show that off. And I went and got my coupling gauge. We're gonna look at some
Oh, picking up the glue. Oh, I'm gonna grab some real stuff. Hey Dave, how's it going? Scott Rails.
we're gonna look, see if you can see the couplers and see. I think the coupler gauge, the couplers hang a little on a low side. No, it's not St. Patrick's, but the yellow hat is the. I have one upstairs. I actually a yellow hat from Newfoundland, and it's a whaler's hat. It's in the drawer. I should get it downstairs too. The plague, that's rough. Late St. Patty's gift, that's okay. The red one's up. I still gotta get another one too, another shirt. But I got a red and a gray and the green. I think I got a black one too. But plugging away. So I'm gonna switch this camera around while Mike is getting ready there.
Okay.
And I'll show you Sparky's kit I built.
I'm gonna try something tonight.
He's gonna. I'm not sure he's gonna put it yet.
What you got there? Oh, there's
The kit I built for Sparky. This is the Allied crane kit. I think it's called.
crane.
Yeah.
You got cranes?
Well, yeah. You know cranes.
Yeah, that's what I did. Pick stuff up.
Well, the Union crane and shovel is the kit.
Oh, that's the kit. Okay.
Yeah. Union crane and shovel.
Because I pick stuff up and put stuff down all day.
Yeah. So there's the side view.
Woo.
And I put track in it. Sparky's gonna park some inside. I'm not sure what he's doing yet with it. And I put a bumper down the end there. It's kind of hard to see it, but the yellow bumper so you don't go too far.
Yeah.
The roof is still dry, so I won't remove it, but the roof's removable. The one roof. And
Hey, is it amps? Or
what's that?
I'd like to ask the listener to sign up to the Around the Layout newsletter. Let me post that.
Okay.
Extra.com. Sign up on before Thursday, and you can win a locomotive.
Ooh. I think I already get the newsletter. I have to re-sign for that.
Yeah, I think I get the newsletter.
I'm pretty sure I do, but I have to double check.
Yeah, that's what I want. Beep, beep, beep.
Great. Can you post a link to the newsletter? And you can get it all tonight.
And Anthony Borden, how's it going?
Hey, Mr. Borden, welcome.
Let's try this. These metal? These might not be metal.
HO scale? Yeah.
Oh, yeah, there. Okay, here's a question for you. Oh, I better change my camera over.
Okay, questions are good.
So, I was going to do a pile of wheel sets on yesterday. Is that the right camera? Yeah, that's the right camera. I just grabbed a car by chance.
Yeah.
First car in one of my totes is the 6000 gondola. So, there's the, okay.
Yep.
www.aroundthelayout podcast extra.com. So you put the ground on the wheel and put the red over there on the wheel. Beeps. Okay, so that's continuity going through it. Did you know one wheel does not beep? It doesn't have continuity going through it.
Okay.
So I know Wade's done a few wheel sets, but I tried rolling his wheel sets that he did through the signal light, and the signal didn't drop. So I'm trying to figure out what side do I put the resistor on the wheel.
Good question. I don't do block detection, so I wouldn't know that.
Yeah.
Heath would know because he's doing a lot of electronics in his layout.
Yeah, well, the guys weren't up there on the weekend, so.
Yeah.
And I didn't want to start wasting resistors.
No.
I want to make sure.
You know what else would Thomas Grassi? Because he has block detection on his layout too.
Yeah. So I did like Wade's dad was there. He was like, "Yeah, you got continuity."
Rainer says do this.
Put it between the no contact wheel
and the axle.
Yeah, so it should be that wheel there had the power, and then that wheel does not have any. Right? If you put the meter on it, the resistor needs to go on the axle up against the wheel.
Yeah.
Because I watched Larry Puckett, the DCC guy.
Yeah.
Because you learn a lot of stuff from his channel, right? That's why his channel.
I was watching his channel the other day. I go back to his channel all the time.
I did too. It's good, good memory joggers, and you know.
Well, the reason I went back because someone had posted a question about adding an AC ammeter into the circuit so they can keep an eye on current draw on your layout. And technically, DCC is what they call a chopped wave pattern. So it's like DC signal chopped up to look as a square wave.
Yeah.
So I'm not sure if a regular AC panel meter will detect current. But if I was at work, the reason to come by and experiment. I was looking today to see about buying a meter to put in the system, but right now there's no stock.
So what the guys are saying.
NCE has one, and so does DCC Concepts.
Yeah. So what the guys are saying there is this is the wheel that has continuity.
Right.
This wheel doesn't, so they say put it on the axle against the wheel that has no continuity for your resistors. I thought so, but like I said, I just didn't want to go because we got 600 cars I got to do up there. 600 axles or 600 wheel sets. Does that make sense? Yeah.
Yeah, that's correct, Dave. You don't need a DC rectifier. But DCC is a chopped up DC voltage.
Yeah.
So it measures as AC, but your motors are DC motors, and they just do a chopped up signal to make them work. Variables. It's like an AC inverter for AC motors in the real world. Same idea.
You see that piece of railroad tie
but
that I cut?
If you take a multimeter and measure the voltage across your track, you are going to get an AC voltage across the meter, not DC.
Yeah, I don't even know if you could see that little nubbin. But the resistors are even smaller than that.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Now, Mike has a question. What value of resistor are you using?
Oh, that is a good question.
But they're made for the wheels. You buy them for the wheel? Or are they just a resistor?
You get them on Amazon. I think they're like 0.1 ohm or something.
Okay.
I don't know. It's very small.
I'm not sure what I've seen. I have seen the resistor they put them on, but if you're doing block detection, right?
Yeah, yeah. Just so you could see on our on the JMRI
Right.
that you still got a train in the block,
Mhm.
so you can't throw the switch
Yeah.
underneath the train and have a big derailment because it happens.
Oh yeah. Well,
And
look
when
at
you're,
Sparky's layout. We can lose trains in his layout very easy.
yeah, yeah. So just little things, but I thought I'd show you that because I took
Hey, welcome Dan's model railroading journey. Welcome to the chat.
Dan. How you doing? So I'm gonna bring up my meter on Sunday
Okay.
because it beeps. I like the beeping one. Like I could look at the gauge. Yeah, okay, we got nothing.
Right.
We got something, but I'd rather have it beeping so I know which one's live, which one ain't.
Now, so is that car been modified?
No, this is a brand new one.
Okay, I have one of those.
But they're metal wheel sets, right? So that's all we use up there is metal wheel sets. I just
Right.
thought I'd grab one that I could show you
Yeah.
or show the guys what I'm trying to do.
Okay.
And then I got cork sheets at Michael's. I thought I got a good deal on it.
Right.
And then you guys tell me the dollar store was only $5, so I spent an extra $5 for nothing.
Yeah, I know. If you went to the other place, it would have cost you more.
What, the dollar store?
No, Felt store.
Oh yeah.
Because you're buying commercial grade material.
Yeah.
So you're paying more for it. And you can buy it at Home Depot, but last time I checked, they were out of stock.
Yeah,
You buy 3 sheets of cork for underlaying.
More woods. So what do you got going on tonight? It's your show.
We're gonna watch you build your layout. I got a couple things to show off.
Mike left. There he
And
is.
I got a piece of track. I went and got my track height gauge. So I thought I'd look at my CN Passioner cars and see what we can see about the couplers. And see if I can focus on the couplers and get some idea what you think. But I noticed that the coupling gauge, the coupler hangs a little bit on a down slope a bit. So that doesn't give you a very good gauge to check things. So I was gonna, but I figure we can look at that.
This week I got paid out here.
While you're doing track and wood.
I got my coupler height gauge. Just because I got something to show you.
But I can show you this. So I'm not sure if I can get it to focus.
Yeah. Focus.
Focus.
Oh, we use that at work a lot. Focus. Well, that's yeah, pretty good.
So that's that end.
How come it's not sitting flat on the rails?
Got a bit of it. Looking at it has a notch supposed to ride into the notch.
Yeah. Hey, Foster. Hey, Mike, how you doing? Yeah, it should sit in the rails.
Yeah, there.
What did I just do, Mike? Oh, just like that.
So it's not sitting very good either.
Look way down. Flatten the gauge. Flatten the track.
Yeah, it's not this is a KD one too, but it's not sitting on the track very nice. It seems to want to be it's getting hung up.
Yeah, that's what's going on there.
I don't know.
Hey, when you go live, that's what happens.
Yeah, see, you got those 2 little knobbies there.
Yeah, that's just a guide. See, mine's like, well, mine's the same. I got 3 guides.
Yeah. But it doesn't seem to allow it to sit not quick on the track.
Yeah, mine just plops right in. You got glue on it or something?
Nope. Mm-hmm. So there's the. Can you see that? Okay.
Oh, Dave says you got to section of code 100 to test it on. Yeah, there you go, Dave.
I don't
Maybe.
have a code 100 track. I got code 83.
Yeah, but that's maybe why it's not sitting down. I have no idea.
Oh, maybe.
I only run code
I
100.
don't have any code 100 track at all. Well, I do, but it's on my test track and it's bolted down.
Ronald says he has one and no problem with code 83.
Yeah.
I know what you meant, Ronald. Yeah, code 83. Yeah, it should fit 83 or 190.
You would think so, yeah. It seems to
I'm
be
not sure.
sitting there. I can do this. I can put a weight on it.
Well, there you go. Now it popped in,
Yeah.
I think.
The only problem is it's pretty heavy and it could fall.
Yeah, it shouldn't pop. Should just sit right in.
Yeah, I would think I would do that. But do it like that. So that's one end. Does that seems all right? I brought a light over.
Yeah, Rainer says set it on your bench work on the table and it should line up.
Yeah.
And Mike from Fostoria says code 83 is made differently. Possibly. And Bob says Bucket Hat Junction. Yes, sir. Love it.
And we have the duck.
Yeah, and I got Pico and Atlas track.
Yeah.
Pico.
I have Atlas track, very small amount.
Yeah.
That's right.
I
So can you see that?
can see it.
This light doesn't like to be out of alignment too much. Can you see that? Is that too bright?
Well, tilt your camera up just a wee bit.
Yeah, this camera.
Okay, right about there. Right about there. Yeah, so that's good coupler, right?
So okay, let's turn this car around and look at the other end.
Thunderstorm. We got flashing lights there. Okay. The gauge sits on top of the rail, so the track height should yeah, that's right. Yeah, the track height, because 83 and 100 is just the height of the track.
How's that look?
Yeah, looks good.
So that's one car that I put new couplers on. But one we're gonna look at. This is the one that I got from you.
Which one?
The Park Manor car.
Oh yeah. Mike wants to know what couplers you're using. KD.
I'm using KDs. I hope to change them all to the 146s and the 148s. So a medium. Hey, Mr. John, happy birthday, Mr. John, Skilco River Valley.
Skilco River Valley, John. How you doing? Happy birthday.
If you're not aware of it, John is an accountant. He's in the middle of tax season.
He's staying young.
And we have to support our accountants because my accountant did a good job for us.
The only guy I know that stays young and has a birthday every day of the week, except Saturday, Sunday.
So the only problem with this here, the light makes it hard for me to see. Can you see that okay? Because everything's blocking my view. The camera.
Your camera went down again.
Yeah, I know.
Down. Right, left, right, up, down, up, right there.
Right there. So I can't see.
Open your eyes. It's not that dark out.
Yeah, well, everything's in front. I'm looking at. You know what I should do? I should put the camera on the other side, maybe.
That way we would see you.
Yeah, but I'd be able to see you. Smart ass. I put the camera here, and I'd be able to see.
Yeah.
How's that look?
Well, yeah, we got some light there.
So that's the Park Manor car that I got from you.
Okay.
I haven't changed anything on it. It looks like it's in the right height.
Yeah, I ran that at the club. It runs good.
Yeah. But this one here was like to decouple a couple times. That's what I'm trying to figure out.
Mm.
That's why I want to go to the 146 or the 148 couplers. They're non-scale head. Yeah, that seems all right there.
Yeah.
So
Real artist. How you doing?
let's try this guy here. This is
And that looks decent height too.
yeah, it looks pretty good from here. Let's turn it around. This is the baggage car.
Yeah.
Apparently they're hard. These are hard to come by.
Mm.
Well, this one here, Bub's got for me from Larkspur, so I have to give a thanks for that.
Give him high fives.
So
Got my nails all over the place.
that looks pretty good too, eh?
Yep, that's good height. Nothing wrong with
Only
that.
thing I gotta do is make sure they're all 146s and 148. So the 148s are a medium shank, and the 146s are a long shank, but they're non-scale head.
Ah.
They allow for a little bit of bouncing in the trucks to wiggle room, I guess.
Yeah.
So I gotta get another car here. That this car gave me some grief. Just
Here,
how about this guy?
I'll break out a new car and see what it's. Check the gauge on it.
Yeah. This is the steam generator car. I got two of these.
Twos.
Two.
Everything in twos.
I got two turbos now too. Guy at the train show won $1,100 for the original turbo.
He's crazy.
Can't buy parts. Well, I'll check on eBay today to see what was out there. They're all $900 and up for the original turbo.
What's that height at? Look at that. I'd say that's bang on.
On yours?
Yeah.
See?
Right out of the box. Shiny, hiney, new. Yes, you know what that is, eh?
What's that? That looks like a well car.
That is a new Aurora miniature, 53-foot Welker.
Well, you didn't get the pinky one? I got the pinky one.
Maybe I do, maybe I don't.
Maybe you do, maybe you don't.
But that one there, and I'll
Okay.
go grab some containers there. Let me grab a couple different containers.
Okay, you get containers. So that car seems all right. The only thing I can see is I did put in a couple of the 158 couplers on a few cars, and I have a strange feeling they're popping out. That seems right on the money. So that looks like it's coupling low. See that, Mikey? That's what I think, Tim. It seems low. And that's the steam car. So the only way to fix that is raise the coupler. So I can get an offset coupler for that end. Let's turn it around. And that didn't help. Turn this around. Yeah, so the steam car looks like it's low, Mike. Yeah, the only problem with the cars, they were all powered trucks, so that's gonna be hard to do that, I think. I'm not sure. So I need to do some more work to these couplers here. So I think I need to do some coupler work.
Okay. I had to go find some containers.
Yeah, I think I gotta do some especially this steam car. But I'm not sure how to do any car that has powered trucks though.
So that one, I had to go to my container tote.
Right.
Is that gonna fit in there? Oh.
Hang on.
Yeah, they fit. So those are the Athearn ones you get.
Yeah, it's not sitting very good in this track either. But if I hold the gauge down to the track, this steam car, which is brand new, is the coupler is on the low side.
Then I'll grab a Aurora miniature container.
So
And I got them all somewhere in another tote.
but I'll look into that by switching things out.
So the Aurora miniature ones, they open the doors.
Oh, the containers, yes, they do. Well, apparently, I got a Aurora Miniatures ink well card. Did you know that?
The pinky?
Yeah.
You can get those at Lumber's.
I'm not sure where you can buy these.
So they're
And Mom's the word on that. Yeah, I think I'm gonna do some work on rail otters. I'm gonna leave these cars on the track, and I'm gonna verify which one has the 146 on the ends, and go from there. And I'll start tweaking them up car by car, so they run. Because right now I get the occasional car wants to decouple, and I believe the couplers are not sitting properly at all. But that's a learning curve for me. But I'm getting more. I got a whole bunch of repeatable long shank couplers, but I need some of the copper centering springs. Hey, Mr. Joe Rader.
Joe Rader, how's it going?
I was thinking about you on Sunday because a guy had a shave for sale at the train show.
There you go.
So,
Interchangeable.
this is an all-purpose 53-foot well car. I'm going to break the seal. It's no longer brand new.
Bag of parts too.
Yeah, I saw that. Beg your pardon, I usually don't put them on.
I want to say they're 65 Canadian. I think they're 30 something US. Is that about right? Usually about half.
Oh, this one here was more than that.
And if you want to get them before May 8th, because May 8th when the extra costs come in effect,
Oh yeah.
the shipping and stuff.
So there's that guy there. Let's get a well car. A well. I have a well.
What?
I have to have a 50-foot CN well car right in front of me. And I have another 50-foot. Oh, let's put a CP on top of a CN.
Did I miss something in the chat? I don't think so.
Well, speaking of, here's the Aurora 53, the 50-footer cars. I got
Yep.
one of those too.
The pinkies?
Yeah.
Yeah.
This is the
Those are last year.
yeah, that's a special one from Aurora Miniatures.
And BN Ironwood Railroad, how's it going?
You're welcome. Has proto throttle knobs and stuff. There you go.
Oh yeah. Yeah, he was at the store. BN was at the store there on Saturday. And I told him about the knobs, and he asked Lauren if he still had them, and nope, sold them. Yeah, I want to get the knobs changed on the light control for the proto throttle.
Yeah. Let's see how this is engaged.
I think they're like $10 or something. Fairly reasonable.
I saw the proto throttle faceplate there.
Yeah, the new they call it the Rust look or something. Weather.
It looked gold to me.
Oh yeah, that's the special run. Gold and pink is special. Then the black, gray. I think that's the only ones, and then the pink, gold, and weathered look are special runs of the proto throttle. But you get quite a bit of parts in this bag, eh? Did you pull yours apart? I have
I pulled. It's on the track.
Yeah, I didn't open up the
I
parts.
got a baggie of parts. I didn't put that out.
Looks like fifth wheel. Another plate, probably.
Yeah, some black
Yeah.
thing. I
Nice ball cars.
I don't put these out. I can't see them anyhow. I don't usually worry about the detail stuff. But I have it on the track, and the cover looks like it's pretty engaged.
Yeah, you get your gauge sitting on the track.
Yeah.
Randall, how's it going?
But this gauge is not sitting on the track very nice. So it's more a nuisance than anything else. I don't know why. It's a brand new one too. I just got it a few weeks back.
Nice.
But
Yeah,
I put pressure on it. It seems and engage.
Mm-hmm.
So car moves nice.
Yeah. I want to say that they're probably Aurora coupers.
These are for the breast cancer cars or cancer cars.
They look like Aurora miniature coupers.
Yeah.
They're not KDs.
Well, they hook up okay.
Yeah. Nice metal catwalks.
Yeah. Can you see that okay? The bubble.
Yeah. Got your air tanks.
Yeah.
Dates and numbers. Inspection dates. 53.
So I think I have
Nice cars.
three run for the cure well cars now, and I have the AIM run for the cure gondola now, and I have the 50-footer. I don't think I have any more of those.
And they got wheel bearing caps too. Roller wheel bearing caps.
Yeah, I can't see that detail stuff at all.
Pretty neat. Well detailed.
Well, they definitely are. That's for sure.
And like you said, they're 60, I think 65 Canadian.
For the well car?
Yeah.
I think so, yeah. I think I paid $64.99 for it.
And then US, I think they're 30 something.
American? 30? Okay.
35, 30, 38, somewhere in there.
That's a good price.
Yeah. The new SD50s are $369.99 Canadian or $2 something American.
That's a nice locomotive.
Let me get to that price for
I heard you bought 6.
DC is $269.99. DCC is $369.99.
Randall's in the chat. Welcome, Mr. Randall.
US DC is $190 and DCC is $260.
US.
Yeah. And that's the new SD50F.
Right, okay.
New and improved.
New and improved?
Yeah. And like I say, these well cars come out same time as the SD50. So it's pretty cool.
Put that together again.
Yeah, nothing rail hours is like, ooh, yeah. That's the difference between the dollar.
Okay, John, thanks for taking us a little bit of break from the paperwork.
Yeah, thanks for stopping in.
Thank you, sir. And
How did that go back together?
so the one thing I've been working on getting to, Mike, is the Lauren special ordered the wireless base station for me.
And good height
Let me
there.
change the cameras around. You can see that camera got a good view of.
And that's why, I use KD.
So I actually bought this back November last year.
Oh yeah, the
And
radio.
these are out of stock at NCE. They don't got nothing available at all. So we pre-ordered that November last year, and Sparky picked it up a couple weeks ago for me.
Okay.
But then I went and I ordered the throttle now, NCE. And these are out of stock too at NCE. But Lauren has, I think, 9 left.
You can't buy them together, or you got to buy them separate.
Well, they're no stock. They do make a complete package.
Yeah.
Like a complete power, your command station radio package that's complete. I think they're about $1,000 Canadian, but there's no stock of them right now.
Ouch.
Because these guys come across the border via a certain way. So I'm gonna be getting that hooked up soon too.
$1,000, eh? Ooh.
Yeah, oh yeah. Well, if you don't have a 5-amp system, you're starting off fresh, you buy that instead. And I would have bought it when I bought my first system 5 years ago. But
So you gotta buy that, the other piece you have there plus the 5-amp to make it work.
And I was talking to the guy at NCE today, and right now they cannot ship anything across the border. 0. So
25%.
no, they told me straight out he cannot ship any NCE product across the border into Canada.
Wonder why.
You can't do it. Not allowed.
I don't know. They must have a reason for it.
I didn't ask.
Um,
I got mine from Lauren. So I'm
Where'd
okay.
that go? What? So you spent? Give us a ballpark. So if you get the remote, that's what, 400?
It was $360 for the including tax.
Okay, so 400. Then you got the wireless thing.
That was 170.
Five 570.
Right.
Then the 5 amp system. How much is that?
That was $500. I bought it 5 years ago.
So you're about
When you
ballpark 1100.
Yeah. But you can't compare. You got to remember, I bought my 5 amp system 5 years ago.
Yeah.
Proto Throttle wasn't available.
Yeah,
and
no.
You still need the 5 amp system to go with the Proto Throttle. And
Yeah.
You still need
The
an
wireless.
interface.
Yeah.
So you can't
I think-
compare the two.
No. Yeah, it's not cheap for sure.
And I had the Wi-Fi interface 5 years ago too, because I could not buy wireless system back then.
Yeah.
It was not available to me in Canada.
Well, the Proto Throttles didn't come out until what, 2 years ago?
Yep.
Maybe 3. I know. Well, maybe it was 22. They came out.
When I got my I
'Cause the
bought
guy-
mine in 2020.
Yeah, the guys at the club had them before they got them in the store.
But you still need a base station though.
Well, you need whatever you're doing, Digitrax or
Right.
Um,
So you
and
had to
the-
buy that anyway. You can't compare me buying the base station and buying wireless.
no. We're just printing notes.
But when I first started looking into DCC systems, because I didn't have nothing, I had zero, and I started looking into it, and that's how I found Sparky back then. And I asked him what he used, and he used NCE. So I had found Otter Valley Railroad in the fall of 2019.
Right.
So I started checking with OVR because the hobby store from across the street from home, they were almost $700 to buy from them.
Well,
and
yeah.
I found Otter Valley and it was $500.
That's why I went there too.
So I bought it. Before I knew Sparky at all, I didn't know about Otter Valley until then.
So these
I
are
bought it. And
1 by 1.
that's right. And then I bought the Wi-Fi interface to give me wireless control because TCS was working on a new throttle, but at the time I could use the Wi-Fi interface with my phone. And there was a YouTube channel in Australia called Fish Plate Films.
Yeah.
And he did a couple of videos on it.
I love
And the Wi-Fi interface is made in Australia.
Yeah.
So I bought it. I bought that from I think Kingston Locomotive Works in Kingston, Ontario.
Okay.
But I bought that in 2020.
So these cork sheets are supposed to be.
So that's pretty good, Todd. It's complete package. That's pretty decent.
Yeah.
Because right now, to buy the 5 amp NCE basic 5 amp system from Otter Valley Railroad is over $700 now.
That's about the right height.
That's the way it is.
That's not bad. I'm happy with that.
There you go. So
1/4 inch.
if I had to buy a whole new system, I may not be considering NCE anymore.
Where would you go?
Well, I would look at maybe ESU because it's not available in Canada once it's out of stock. I want wireless control.
Right.
I need a base station. But right now, the 5 amps NC system is just over $700 at our value really.
Oh, where's my ruler?
So
There she is.
but
Well,
I have a 5 amp. I have a 2 amp system too. I bought that for my programming track.
That's a good way to go.
Yeah. Well, and Todd got some of your speaker systems for his. He ordered some.
Yeah, and BN Ironwood, when I was talking to him, he got some speakers off of JT too.
Oh, okay. Now, where is Ironwood located? Is he in Canada or in the U.S.?
He's in Canada.
Okay. We're not sure yet on Model Train. So what are you doing there? Cutting cork for your...
Cutting cork for the switch.
Okay.
So last week or whatever, I did the elevated curve.
Right. Are
Yeah.
you doing the way where Chris does it?
I don't know. How's Chris doing?
He cuts a wedge in between the turnout,
Huh?
and then he cuts the cork to follow the track line.
Cuts the cork. Yeah, I'm gonna cut
A
it.
wedge for the center of the turnout, and then he then he just lays the track, the cork in parallel with the track. There he is.
I'm just
This
gonna
guy
let
here. He has a message for you. He has a video on it too.
Chris, how you doing? Yeah, I'm gonna lay it just like that, but then I'll cut it
Yeah.
and then bevel the sides. That's why I'm giving it an extra room.
But
Now it's probably not the best this way, but hey, when you're here,
I cut mine in. I just traced out the entire turnout with cork.
yeah, I gave the turnout room.
Yeah, I didn't do that. I just cut the cork. I tried a couple of different methods, really. Some I tried to cut
Then I cut the sides.
in the night. Can't complain. Well, we don't listen to complaints anyhow.
We have a complaint department, though.
Well, do we?
Oh yeah.
Whose
You didn't
trash
know
can? Yours or mine?
You didn't know that?
I can go get the trash can.
Yeah. So, thank goodness I got another fridge in the garage.
Oh, that's good.
So I had to take everything out of the house and put it in the garage fridge.
Yeah.
She
I got
toast.
a fridge downstairs. I got a freezer downstairs.
She toast.
Yeah.
And I do try to clean up this layout room as I go, but
Yeah.
I've been down here since last Wednesday.
So another that's an outside got. Got this from Chris from Whiskey Creek. I don't know where I'm gonna put it, though, but he gave me a sign.
You see my X-Acto blade?
I saw mine. The hell?
No.
I got this from Chris from Whiskey Creek. Can you see that?
Make yourself bigger so we can see it.
All right.
Hang on, let me get you.
I got it.
Okay, there you go. Attention. Remote control locomotives operating in this area. Locomotive, can't see where your hand is. May be unoccupied. Oh, cabs, I'm guessing? Yeah, cabs. There you go. May be unoccupied.
Yeah.
So, belt pack operators, eh?
Yeah. I guess I'm an operator.
Oh, it's right in front of me.
Because I gave Chris a couple of cars. One was the the Prairie Shadows Point Charles N-scale caboose I bought 5 years ago. Because I bought N-scale just to set up a temporary track so I can learn how to use the NCE system. Because I've never done DCC before. So I gave it to him, and I bought him when I was in George's Trains a few months ago. I bought him one of those Ukraine boxcars.
Yeah.
Well, I got one for him in N-scale. They're very rare. So I gave it as a gift to him.
There you go. Bango, bango, boom.
That's right.
Don't throw out your cork, because good luck finding it.
I got lost of
Yeah,
course.
that's something under there, but
Yeah.
I'll sand it. Let's see if I can get a bevel on this.
Yeah.
Let's try this. I don't know if you can see it or am I in the way?
No, I tried to move the screen, and there it is. Move you over. So that's what I've done. I have my next kit I'm going to build is Merchant Row 2.
Okay.
That's the next one I'm going to start building. But the challenge with this kit here is I have a template. You can see this. This right here. See that corner? I got to cut the corner off the kit to fit into the wall.
Okay.
Put it. Oh yeah. That's another world. So I gotta chop the kit to fit. You can see that in the distance here. So I have an extra Walt Merchant Row 1.
Yeah.
I'm gonna use that kit for parts to fill in the part I cut out.
Right.
So I'm gonna try and scratch fill the back section of the kit. So this should be challenging because it's got lots of colors in the brick.
Can you see that?
Yeah, I can see it.
I put a bevel in it.
Yeah.
I impressed myself.
Mm-hmm. So that's gonna build that next.
Try to do the same on this side.
I got a couple more kits on order. Get them.
Yeah.
Okay. Now, the Prairie Shallow boxcar, who makes them for them? Because my Prairie Shadows Point Charles caboose was made by Rapido for them.
A Prairie Shadow?
Yeah. That's
I'm just
right.
dancing an eyeball on this, so bear with me.
Well, eyeballs, that's not an eyeball. That's what I do all the time. I always eyeball and stuff.
And that's,
But they had the Ronald Perry Shells had the 50-foot CN boxcars in stock, just not the patch out one.
that's why I like this hobby. It's innovative.
What's
You gotta
that?
innovate. I said that's what I like about this hobby. You gotta innovate yourself. Come up
Oh,
with
yeah.
new ideas, and you don't have to go out and buy it just because it's
Yeah,
available.
see, everybody wants the patched out boxcars, but they had stock of the regular ones though. I saw it there.
I'm happy with that.
That looks good.
2 bevels, both sides. So when you go do your balancing, might not be straight here, but that's okay. You can hide that in your balance.
Yeah.
Then I gotta cut the track, but you got the idea, right?
Yeah. So that's going to feed into your helix, right?
Yeah. So this switch where to go over here. Thank you. Because I don't like putting switches right at a curve. I give it probably 2 to 3 inches,
Right.
and then do the switch.
Okay.
That makes
Now
sense.
you're doing 2 tracks, right?
Yeah. So then, where's she at? She's over here. This signal head, meanwhile, will be probably here or on this side. Not sure. Probably this side. No, this side. Anyway, one's the right, one's the left. I do have more, but then I'll have the signal back here,
Right.
and then right that way the train knows he's good to go, and another signal back there, or up on top of the helix. But yeah, then I'm gonna have two tracks going in to the helix.
But that single track there, so you're gonna have another track there, or just the one track and split off?
No, it's gonna go in this switch here. Will go into the helix, 2 tracks into the helix.
So you still, but it's not two main lines going into the helix directly.
Well, no, I'm gonna have to come off switch because I didn't go double track. Does that make sense?
That's the question, because Sparky's helix is double track in, double track out.
Sparky has switches on the 2nd level and the 3rd.
But he's still 2 tracks in, 2 tracks out though.
No, it's 1 track. 1 track's going up, 1 track's coming down.
He's got 2 tracks.
Yeah, he's got 2 tracks, but that's how it works.
Oh, okay.
The same with
I
that.
always need 2 tracks, so
Yeah. Hey, train work. How you doing?
hey, Mr. Train Work, welcome.
And Anthony, I think it said hi to you. Are you getting the new Aurora in an engine?
Well, I think he has one to test out.
Stay tuned.
Stay tuned. I don't think he purchased it yet, but he does. His paws has fingerprints on it. That's as far as I can say on that situation. I didn't buy one. They look nice. I have to admit it. They look nice. I haven't seen the testing yet. Oh, I know why. The problem is because this other green guy doesn't have track yet.
What's that?
You don't have any track.
To test it up?
Model Train Views, I have not ordered anything from Broadway Limited.
The new Broadway that I seen, the
Kenflick. I haven't ordered anything.
were they SD or sorry, were they ESUs, I think.
He's called it a Kenflick car, not a locomotive.
Oh, well, the locomotives I seen, they're almost like die cuts. They were heavy.
Yeah.
What'd you do?
I haven't ordered anything from Broadway Limited.
Gotta find
I
my
have UP business cards. I have not. The only thing I have 2 pieces of rolling stock from Broadway Limited, and they are tankers, and I have my TH&B Hudson. That's all I own in Broadway Limited.
That's it.
That's it.
Okay, I got the battery for the drill.
Well, that's good.
Where's the actual drill? With the cutting blade.
Yeah. I have the Ryobi with a flex shaft.
It can't be fires.
What is that? But the kit that I did for Sparky turned out pretty good.
Yeah, look good.
I painted it in a base green, and then I made a wash out of another green paint and some black, and then I splattered the black speckles on it. Okay, Anthony, he wants a business car. I haven't seen that yet. But
I just used it last week, didn't I not?
I don't know. I wasn't paying attention to your tools.
Well, it's it's like everything else.
See,
It's down here. It's not gone anywhere.
see, my Dremel uses a big battery,
Yeah,
and it's on a flex shaft.
I got another Dremel, but need the zip blade.
I got them, but I have the big one.
Yeah, there's that one. That's the one I need.
If I had a hook on the side of the fascia, I'd be able to hang it there and just leave it there.
Uh-huh.
But I haven't done that yet. But it's all my tools I use for the train room use the Ryobi battery, which I find quite nice. Andy.
Well, we go live, and then after the show, I try and clean up.
You try.
Yeah. Then I get sidetracked working on another project.
We don't get sidetracked, do we?
Oh, happens.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
my problem.
When I'm least looking for it, it'll pop up.
I was working on Sparky's kit before we went live just to finish up a few little details on it.
Did you get her done?
Yeah, it's finished.
Oh, nice.
You Did you see it?
Yeah, I seen it. You showed me it.
Yeah, it's all done. It's just I had let the roof dry. Okay, I added a vent to the center of it. Cause I think the kit, if you look at it closely, they've used the same kit construction from the Vulcan machine shop, the Vulcan manufacturing kit. They look identical as far as the roof. Very similar construction idea. But the next build is going to be a little bit more challenging because of the painting.
Right.
We'll see how that goes. Because multicolors, because there's 3 stores in front of this, and so it'd be interesting to see how I'm going to paint that. And I like airbrushing the detail stuff because it covers better. But the brick, I'm not sure if I want to.
Oh, that's.
I didn't want to brush the brick and paint out some of the brick details in a different color. Oh, speaking of that stuff you got from Otter Valley, that brick stuff.
Yeah, let me get that for you.
Just have a look at that poopy stuff.
Well, I try and get this Dremel right.
You guys I'll go off track. Getting sidetracked is on. Yeah, it could be real, Iris. We could fall off and think we're still sleeping.
Yeah.
That was yesterday.
I'll start cleaning up down here. You'd be surprised what I find down here.
New Haven Rails, that's the one I have here. That's the Vulcan. I can show you mine. Let me turn the camera around. I built this about maybe 3 years ago. So there's mine. That's the Vulcan manufacturing kit. Okay. That's all.
Let me switch cameras and I'll show you that stuff I was telling you about.
Yeah, that's because Because I want to
Oh,
get
damn,
some of that.
damn. Yeah, I'm gonna try it on a couple kits.
Well, I want to try it on now. Oops. Yeah, that Robert's Brick and Mortar. What'd
Yeah.
you pay for that little bottle?
I want to say like $9.
Okay.
Does that make sense?
I guess it is. I'll have to add to my wish list.
Yeah, I think $9.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, works good, I guess. Like I said, I got chatting with BN Ironwood,
Right.
and he really should post some of his stuff because the kit that he was working on turned out really, really, really good.
I like watching Jensen trains for ideas on how to do brickwork.
Yeah,
I watch them all the time, but I
Yeah,
haven't
right.
seen anybody do a video on Merchant Road at all.
that stuff does work great.
We don't pay attention to time zone. If you're here, we're here.
Yeah,
We're in Eastern time in our area right now, so it's 8:12 p.m. here. I think Dwight's Central time, and England is a different time zone.
oh yeah,
West Coast is going to be the Vancouver time, I would think.
yeah, 3 hours difference.
And Newfoundland has two time zones.
2.
Yeah,
That's where you get your 2s from.
that's right. Okay, Pinkfoot has a good video about bricks. Hey, speaking of down under, there he is, Mr. Willow Creek.
Willow Creek, how's it going? Going, Brad?
So, Willow Creek, seeing you're on the topic here, what's your time zone down in Australia right now? We're
Well,
8:12 p.m. Eastern here.
He's the next day.
Are you in the morning already?
Morning or
Afternoon?
yeah, afternoon.
He's at least 8 hours ahead of us, I would think.
I don't think so.
Yeah. I can tell you, I have a 4 o'clock here. 4 o'clock. So in Sydney, it's 14 hours ahead of us. So it's 10:14 a.m. in Sydney,
Oh wow.
Australia. And in St. John's, Newfoundland, we're at 9:44 p.m. Vancouver, we're sitting at 5:14 p.m. And London is 1:14.
Safety first. Okay. That's on. That's on. Safety glasses. Down.
So yeah.
Oh. Then I'll mark the track.
Yeah.
With my marker. That's pretty straight. And I got the ribbon tool in here, so it keeps the track straight.
Oh, okay. I use the fast tracks.
Yeah, same kind of thing.
No, a little bit different.
A little bit.
You can put 4 together or 5 and make a complete circle.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm happy with that.
It's 12:15 p.m. Tuesday afternoon. Okay, so he's in a different time zone where he is in Australia. Yeah, we're always around the world.
Bango, bango. Just a plastic tie holding up. And where's my knife? Just had it.
So Mikey,
Yeah.
well, the switch that you got there, that will eventually branch out into 2 tracks eventually.
Yes.
Okay.
So yeah, it's gonna go here. And then
Hey there, Sidetrack 77. It's 5 o'clock somewhere. It's got to be 5 o'clock somewhere.
5 o'clock somewhere.
Well, that's cool. I did live webinars that are global. People are attending for work. Okay. So Sidetrack is in the chat now, Mike.
Sidetrack 77?
Yep. Yep.
How are you? Okay, that's not cut out, but I can get rid of that. With my other trusty knife.
Yeah.
Because I cut the nubbins off. So I can get the rail joiners in.
I hope so.
Yeah. And I already got this section nailed down.
You ready to test the train yet?
Yeah. And then I'll take the file. Make sure track is key.
Are you gonna pre-paint your backdrop, or are you putting applied backdrop?
Well, I always paint it blue, sky blue.
So you're gonna pre-paint it before you install it?
Yeah.
Because you haven't done that yet. You got it.
No, I still got take these shelves out and
I'm doing okay, Sidetracks.
put the board up so I can mount the backdrop.
Okay.
Still gotta do that yet. Plan on being down here most of the week, so
Yeah, I'm not sure if I'll be down here. I know I gotta go to the hospital on Friday for seeing the rhythm clinic, so that's gonna take a couple hours on Friday. My wife got some appointments to go on Wednesday.
yeah.
I have a funeral to go to on Friday. And I'm pretty sure Chris is live on Thursday.
I think Chris is live this week, yeah.
So that's happening.
Pretty sure he is.
So not going any shopping at all. I'm gonna go to the club on Wednesday in the afternoon.
That's where I'm going.
I'm coming over tomorrow, and I'm gonna do some soldering for him on some stuff he bought.
I had to go to the club yesterday.
But
Needed a fix.
yeah, he bought a new Rapido car, and he's gonna switch the couplers out for him too. It's the baggage car.
Okay.
Same one I got, only he has what they call the wet noodle.
Yeah.
He's working on that train, the wet noodle train. I'm working on the 54 scheme train, and I'm adding Via into the mix for that train.
Yeah.
I call my train the transition train. So my train is being feeded into the Via. That's my plan. So I can mix some silver. Because I got the 20th anniversary Rapido passenger car on order.
Right?
It's due this year.
Is it?
And it's being sold at the price they did it 20 years ago.
Really?
Yeah.
Can't beat that, eh?
No, you can't beat that. And it's a silver Bud car. So that's coming out sometime this year. I don't have a specific date.
Now I haven't heard officially, but I'm hearing there could be rumor of a meet and greet this summer too.
There is rumor of that too.
So that'd be fun.
Oh, I've heard of that. I've never seen a TH&B 44 tonner.
Right?
It's not listed in their archives for a locomotive. Would that be interesting? Okay, Ironwood.
So I make sure the ends of the track are smooth and flush.
So, being Ironwood, have you ever done a Merchant's Row kit before? If you have, I'd be curious. I'll have to check it out.
I've done the what's the other kits? The Decos?
Deco?
Yeah, what's the name of that ceramic kit?
Oh, the one made by Woodland Scenics?
No. They got them in the store. I just can't remember what they're called.
Oh, okay.
They're ceramic.
Ceramic. Okay, because I have it.
You want to make sure you got no
Downtown Deco, they call it. Yes.
down. That's it. He's done a couple kits. They're pretty cool.
Mm-hmm.
You got Jesse, Duke, and Cooter in
Okay.
the building.
I don't have no plans for those kits at all. I'm working on a town scene, so I don't. So I'm just trying to focus on the Walters kit for that area.
Yeah,
But
they're
the Merchant Row kit, I'm gonna have to modify it. So I'll see how that works out. But that's next. That's the next kit to get built.
looking there.
So I'm gonna see if I can cut the walls at the back of the kit, and then make a wall piece fit the center of it. The piece I cut off the corner.
So I'll put my switch machine in, but I'll mark all that out.
Yeah.
Yeah, baby.
No, I don't want to go super crazy today, Mikey boy, because I don't want to push things. My heart rate went down to 49 this morning.
Yeah, take it easy.
Uh,
Yeah, I know where you're at. You say when, and I just gotta keep plugging away because I'm gonna clean up and then make another mess. I got lots to do down here.
well, you got lots of work. That's for sure.
You know what I mean? Never ends.
Yeah.
Actually, I don't. I kind of like this part. I like all parts of the hobby, but take my track file and
So Todd sent me a picture of the 44 tonner in TH&B.
nice.
I've never seen that before in the roster for TH&B. I have to do some research on that. I don't have one. That's for sure.
The 44 tonner.
No, I had a couple of Broadway ones, or
Yeah.
no, Bachman, and I got rid of a bunch of. Cause the problem with the old Bachmans, they get cracked gears in them,
Oh,
and to buy the gear, there's a place in the U.S. that made gears for them, but they're almost $77 American for one gear set.
yeah.
So to me, it's not worth it. It's better off to buy a new repeater one and paint it.
Smooth as a baby's bum. Okay,
We're gonna go to 8:30, Mike, and that way I can go rest because I'm feeling tired now as it is.
okay, buddy.
Yeah,
I don't know what time it is, but you tell me.
it is 8:27.
Okay. Well, we're getting close, huh?
Well, you're getting close to not stopping.
Yeah, that's what happens. Yeah. So there she is, folks. That's
Yeah.
a dollar sheet cork or whatever.
Yeah,
But yeah, I got that all. That's nice.
yeah.
That's nice and smooth. Yeah, baby. Where'd she go?
Okay, I might go live at 8 p.m. Pacific. Okay.
What time's that? 8 p.m. Pacific is
Well,
3 hours difference.
3 hours ahead of us, so it'll be almost midnight around here.
No, 3 hours behind us.
Okay. So 5 o'clock. So that'd be our time is going to be 12 o'clock.
Yeah. 12. I don't think I'm
Well,
gonna be.
I had 3 hours to 8:28. That's 11:30.
Yeah, I don't
Hey,
think.
there's Papa John Trains. Welcome,
Who? What?
Papa
Papa
John
John?
Trains.
Papa John?
I have 3 GP9s times
Really?
6 times 2. I have 6 GP9s.
I'm happy with that. That's straight. Double check I'm straight.
Yeah.
Now I'm straight.
They had 7 GP7s, Floyd, and I have them. I have 4 NW2s, 4 SW9s, and I have 7 GP7s, 71 to 77. There's 7 in the collection.
So
I have them all.
I'll glue that down.
Yeah.
And I'll mark my spot for the.
I changed camera that I can show Floyd. Let me
Yeah.
do that.
Skip my center line.
Okay. Let's go show Mr. Floyd GP7. We're not that big either. Yeah,
That should be pretty good. Dax marks the spot.
I'll get you dizzy. I gotta make myself bigger.
Makes sound bigger.
No, Mr. Floyd.
Yeah, I'm pretty good with that.
Here you go, Floyd.
Bingo bango. Right?
Start off 71, 72, 73, 74, 75, 76, and 77. And here is the GP9. There's 5 there, and there's 1 there. I have extras. And the NW2s are back there in the corner there. And the SW9s are back there too. Just in case you're wondering about TH&B.
And don't mind getting your fingers right in there.
Robin, I will send to you in Messenger. Let me let's see if I can do that, Robin.
Oops. And then I got, I'm going to cut styrofoam tonight too on the jigsaw.
Okay, I have a foam cutter.
Yeah, I got that too. You'll see.
Just gotta save it.
I will show you as I go.
See if I saved it. There we go. Okay, now I can send to Robin. Okay, Robin, I sent it to you. Okay,
Okay.
and Todd posted a link to it too.
Get it?
Yeah.
Never hurts to use sometimes.
No, it did double.
This glue dries fast, so.
Yeah. Are you gluing the cork down, Mikey?
Yep.
You're not gluing the track down.
No. I usually use latex caulking for the track, but this section I haven't. My switching layout and the layout in the other room is all glued down and nailed down. And then I thought, well, what happens if I ever got to tear this thing down?
Yeah, Robert, I'm not sure about that 40-foot tonner. If you check the THB Historical Society, their roster, I've never seen the 40-foot tonner as part of the roster. But I have the THB in the crane, and they have that though, so it is possible. I always keep losing. Oh, here he is.
Here he is.
I haven't seen this guy before. Let me turn this camera around.
That should be good soon. I could drill that for the switch machine.
Yeah. So I'll make myself bigger for a minute.
Not bigger.
There you go.
I still got safety glasses on.
That's THB. This is all custom. And this one here is a powered. This is powered DCC.
Yeah.
Well, Sidetrack 77, is that coming? That getting shipped to Dundas?
Yep. Yeah, she's coming.
So that's THB.
THB. James likes the THB.
That's not done by Jason. That crane.
Another reason why you don't throw out your phone.
Well, Sidetrack, I take it. Just to put it on display, I would take it. If you're gonna send it to me, I wouldn't say no.
Oh, let me move this camera back. There we go. So I gotta start measuring and cutting foam here.
I've never seen the 44 tonner. But yeah, have you seen the crane before, Floyd? Because I'm not sure which one we're talking about. Okay, I'll put it on the layout as a display piece.
Put her on the layout.
Yes, I've seen pictures. I bought that's a Walters powered crane, and it used to be CP rail, and I repainted it into THB, but it is DCC powered. We added the chip to it.
Nice.
I've never seen it in 40-foot tonner. There's lots of stuff out there though.
Yeah.
But there's one locomotive that I want to get, and it's hard. They don't make one, and that is the one of the GP7s got chopped down to a chop nose CP. I have a picture of it, but that's as far as I got with it.
Nice.
But the crane was in Hamilton one time.
That's cool. So yeah, I gotta take these all to the bandsaw. Cut the sheets of styrofoam for the rock cut. That's
Yep,
what I'm
it's
working on
number
tonight.
755.
And finish doing my feeders.
Someday I'll take it out of the package and put it in the layup, but I don't like the white the strings on it. They're so touchy.
Yeah. Were you saying last week you use Cat 5 cable?
I don't. I use 22 gauge.
Yeah.
I show you. It's $14 a spool. I'll go get it. I'll show you. This is the best wire I've seen. Don't use Cat 5 is okay if you can find if it's tinned.
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 Wait, don't you tint your wires? Let's see if I can take the sheathing off this.
Yeah, I got a whole bunch of stuff. I bought this from C Electronics.
Yeah.
That's where I buy it from. Because they can't get it on Amazon no more. I couldn't find it. And I decided 22 was more flexible than 20. So there's the wire there, Mikey.
Yeah, that's the same stuff I got.
20 is $15 a spool, 100-foot spools from C Electronics.
Yeah. I get mine from Ace Automotive, but same stuff.
Yeah, you sure? Because automotive would probably use a bigger gauge.
Yeah, no, they had to order it in for me.
How much you pay a spool?
Well, with the discount and stuff,
Yeah,
I'm not sure.
because this is $15 at sale, and they do ship. They will ship to you.
So there's Cat 5 wire. It's pretty
What's
small.
that? What's that, Mikey?
That's Cat 5 wire.
Well, this is not Cat 5 wire.
No, I know. I'm just showing you what I got.
Oh, yeah.
I got a whole
I have a 1,000-foot of 6-pair Bell telephone wire in the garage. And the only problem with that stuff that the wire is very dirty inside the jacket.
Yeah.
So it's not good for soldering. So I don't like using it.
Ah. Okay, Bob. Thanks for coming out.
See you, Bob.
I think James wanted you're gonna go rest or something. You said, eh?
Yeah, I'm gonna go rest.
I'm resting now down here.
Yeah, in the train room. Well, I came down there. I needed a train fix anyway today.
Yeah, like I said, I did that yesterday.
Yeah.
Went to the club, started doing wheel sets or tried to do a wheel set, but I think I'm gonna have to watch Larry Puckett again.
Yes. So it
Yeah.
cost me $60 for the 4 spools.
Yeah, that's about right.
But,
And keep plugging away on this down here and clean up
yeah.
because I got a whole furnace room I got to clean up and get rid of.
Yeah. How you get there?
Yeah, I try to be down there a couple hours a night, but the last little bit I've been spending time with the CEO.
Yes, that's important too.
That's important. You gotta,
I'm gonna be coming down there, and as long as I can crash,
yeah, you gotta.
work when you're there.
I mean, I lose track of time when I'm down here. So, hey, Jeff's.
Just got a newer River Rossi. What's that, Mikey?
Oh, just saying hi to Jeff.
Oh, okay. Hey, Jeff Bird Junction, welcome. So I just bought a newer River Ross UPFE, just DC, not the greatest generator, one generation. Big red box. I'd be interested to see that.
Nice.
And Jeff, welcome.
Yeah, so I'm gonna keep plugging away. I'm gonna do the drill for the switch machine.
Yeah.
And remount the hole and put the switch in, solder that, and then I can give Andrew my measurements, my final measurements for the helix, the 6 foot by 6 foot helix. I think probably 3 or 4 levels.
Yeah.
And yeah, just kind of plug away here. It's kind of the longest little section I've done.
Now, Chris will be live on Thursday.
Chris is live Thursday.
I'm not sure if he's going to go live Saturday night or not.
Oh, Real Talk. I'm not sure if he's doing those or what he's doing. Yeah.
And we'll be live on Monday on your channel.
Back here next Monday for another exciting hour or 2 or 3, who knows? Off the Tracks Monday.
Same scope of work, different channel.
Same scope of work, different channel, and I should have a lot more done.
Yes.
Yeah.
Maybe you'll test a locomotive.
Like I said, I gotta move the clock. That's tonight. I'm gonna clean up over here. Finish that. Move the clock. The clock probably stay there, but I'm gonna move my pictures up higher.
Yeah.
Move the shelves down, move the TV. And
I might do a road trip to Sparky World on Sunday to deliver his kit.
Nice.
On
Yeah,
Sunday.
try that. They got the bigger jug of that stuff too, eh?
Yes, I've seen it before. It's never been available at a store that I would normally buy from.
Yeah.
And I won't mention the other names, but I only buy from 3 stores when I'm closer.
Yeah. He might have some. He's got a couple small balls, and then he had a big container of it. Like,
I'll check on the website so I can find it later.
I'm not sure what size, but it was probably.
Well, I want to try it out and see how it works.
The roundness of the inside of the tape. That's how big a jar he had there.
No, I did not know that, Jeff. I'll have to check it out.
Yeah, I'll have to check that out.
Yeah, we will. I usually watch videos in the mornings. So
Jeff
I find them and I watch them. Sometimes I miss them all because I can't. I don't want. I spend about an hour in the morning. I have my coffee and watch videos. So
Jeff's got
find it. It's in the pop-ups, and I go.
Yeah, Jeff's got 174 videos and 116 subscribers.
Well, that's cool. Now, they were trying to push Dwight. If you have not subscribed to Dwight, the Curly Express, please subscribe to him. He's trying to get up to 1,000 subscribers.
Yeah.
Tom, if you wouldn't mind, could you post a link to Dwight's channel, please?
He's almost at 800.
Yeah.
Curly Tuna Can Express. Let me check it out. Curly Express, right there. Boom, pop right up. Go to Curly's channel. Click on the 3 dotties. Share. Hide user. No, I don't want to hide user. Share. Copy link. Go back to our chat. Paste. Come on. There we go. Nope.
I don't have YouTube open because it causes conflict.
I'm doing it on my phone.
Oh, okay.
Boom. There it is.
Thank you.
There you go.
There you go, Mr. Dwight.
Curly Express. Go if you're not subscribed, go check out Curly's channel.
Yeah, there it is. There we
He's
go.
live Sundays
I think
and
2 o'clock or 3. I'm not sure
yeah.
exactly.
does 3D printing and has model railroad, all that good stuff.
Yeah.
So there
And
you
he
go.
has the Black Knight like me and Mark.
Yeah.
So he's part of the special club.
Oh, there's a club.
There's a club.
There you go. Well,
Well, I want to thank everybody for popping in tonight.
yeah, thanks for coming out and hanging out,
Mike
Enjoying
is
the hobby.
making progress on his layout.
working away.
Maybe by Monday we'll have a helix in.
Yeah. Before the end of the year.
Oh, the end of the year, not Monday? Oh,
So
wishful
I don't know
thinking.
about Monday. It's got to get cut and laser cut and all that stuff yet.
Yeah. Wishful thinking, maybe.
Wishful thinking. I wish.
Yeah, well, make a wish.
Wish. What do you got
Yeah.
here? Well, anything else coming up you want to?
No,
Sure.
I think we're okay there. I'm gonna start my kit build, but I gotta do some work in the garage next once the weather improves.
Yeah.
So I got
Weather gets
Yeah.
nicer.
yeah.
I'm real fan of.
All right, Floyd. Thanks for coming in, and you guys have a good night, and
Yeah.
we'll catch you on the next stream somewhere.
Take care, folks. Happy modeling and keep it on the tracks.
I got a train to catch somewhere in this world.
There you go. Night night.
Night night.